Well, folks, ain't she magnificent? Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the red one. I love the detail on it. I love my Amaryllis. Hopefully, I'll get some seeds off of them this year. They are putting off other pups, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyways, the red one is magnificent. I love it. These two will be bloomed out in a few days. Absolutely gorgeous. And these still have these to come out too. Look at, I got another little tomato coming up there. Holy moly! It will be a few more days, but I have some big gigantic ones. Excited to see that. A whole bunch of them down through there. This is my Acaba, guys. You know, this is one of my favorite fruits. I guess because I have to work for it. There's some down there. I don't see any ripe yet, but boy, oh boy. I can't wait to show David these. I'm going to take a picture because he's laid up in the house. And oh, look at here. Yep, the dreaded grasshopper. I got to kill it. I'm really super surprised to see a grasshopper on this one. I haven't had much damage from pests and stuff, but I'm seeing that I have a lot of chewed leaves. So I'm wondering if they're not getting the tender leaves and eating on them. I hope not. I only see the one on there. So I don't even know what's up in here. I need to check that real good for tomatoes. Well, tomatoes are over here doing nicely in the compost bin. But this is not a tomato. That is that plant that I do not like. It's a weed. Don't know how I missed that one. But tomatoes are looking good in there. This one's sprawled out all over the place over here. I'll have to put it back over here into the Acaba because when I start using the what do you call it? This hose. If I use the reclaimed water, I'm going to have to use this hose, and that would definitely be a tear that up. Yeah, I don't see any ripe ones, but I see plenty of them that are turning. So I'm going to have to tell David about that. So check it out. I got some tomatoes that are ripe over here. Some that are getting ripe. I think I'll leave that on there. Take this one, and I'll take this one. Beautiful. That'll go with our dinner. I'm fixing to make some meatloaf for dinner. And of course, my beautiful blackberries. Can't wait to eat those. Some more are gonna ripen in the next few days. Good enough to pick. I got some more over here. You gotta look for them whenever they're this big, because they're kind of sneaky. And of course it doesn't help when you got banana blooms falling in on the maters. I'm so hoping to get some figs, but I haven't seen one fig on this plant. I don't understand it. It's so beautiful, but not even one stinking fig. I don't know when it's supposed to fruit, but there's another one of them stinking plants that I don't put up with. I need both hands, guys. Alright, so I got that out. But this is really dense over here. So I have to look hard. And these tomatoes are bigger, which is really interesting. There's several different kinds of tomatoes in here. I have no clue what they are, but those right there are going to be much bigger. These right here, on the other hand, are not going to be that big, but I think they're going to be probably bigger than those yellow ones. I don't know, because they seem to be continuing to grow. And look at this. This is so funny. Look how little those are beside that one. I don't know how many plants are in here, but I pinned them up there to fix them earlier today. Something's going on with my babies. I don't know what they're fussing about. So here's some more tomatoes. These are the red ones over on this side. Oh, there's one getting right there. And these, I don't remember if I figured out a color on these. Man, I almost fell. Sorry, guys. That would have been something else. Interesting. But check out how tall they are. Huh? Yep. I think I got all of them pinned up pretty good. Although this one looks like it needs to be fitted in there for its row pattern. And I think that right there is a leaf coming out on the grape. There's one coming out there too. So because there's so much foliage here, I am going to come back and cut these leaves off. I'm not cutting the suckers, but I am going to cut all the leaves. Well, not all of them, but a lot of the leaves, so that I can see down in here and see how well my grape vine is trying to grow. Anyways, that one's pretty solid up there. And check this out. I got new little babies coming out. These are yellow. I believe these are yellow because I'm pretty sure that this came up on its own over here, and that's what I had was the yellow tomato over here. So there'll be more yellow tomatoes. I've got a couple of gallon-sized bags of yellow tomatoes in the freezer, and I'm gonna continue to make more of them. And of course I got ragweed out here that needs to come out. So much to do, and never enough time to do it. But that's okay. I enjoy it. I enjoy piddling out here. And if I don't get it done, well, it's my life, my plants. If they suffer, it's my fault, right? So the crimson clover that I bought and spread out here is all coming up really nicely. There is some little weeds that are in them too. And it looks like some type of something. Hopefully it's a watermelon or a cantaloupe. That would be nice. And of course more beautiful blackberries. I hope these blackberries fill in really nicely in here. Get crazy. And next year I won't be putting no tomatoes over here, even though they're growing really nicely, because they're covering up my blackberries. Just saying. This blueberry is one of the nicer, bigger plants, and it does have some blooms on it. Now, not a whole lot of foliage. I'm hoping it fills out nicely, but I don't know. I got that one little teeny green one over here, and it's still there. So, and it looks like there's some right there too. Those are blooms, so more blooms down there. So maybe I won't be all out on that one. And my girls are all at the doorway because I guess because of heat, I don't know, but got to do something about that. I'm gonna weed whack all these later on, or pull them out one, but I don't want to get stung, and now is not the time to do it. I have to wait till they go to sleep. So unfortunately David's down with the surgery thing, and he's getting better. He'll get back to it soon, but we wanted to do this before his surgery, but we just haven't had enough time. We've got so much that we do all the time. But we're going to tear down these. We're going to move the bees over there in front of the shed there, so that I can get in and out of the shed without getting stung. I mean, I'll have some trouble if I get any dragon fruit over there, or even maybe trying to get those. But I really don't have much problem with the bees. Yes, that one day I did, and I think that was because I was pulling all this weeds and stuff like that, and what is it, sweet potato vines and stuff to give to the rabbits, and they got mad at me because of Ginger. I mean, she's running around like a crazy fool. The apples, I see plenty of apples on here, and still plenty more blooms. There's some apples over there, but I don't know how many of them is going to stay around, so we'll have to bring you back whenever that gets done, when they get bigger. Now, I am going to take this back as soon as it's fixing to bloom out. I don't know if you see that or not. All this, I was going to cut all that down, chop and drop it, but the fact of the matter is, that's Mexican sunflower, and it's really, really good for the bees. The bees love it, so I'm going to let it bloom, and then I'm going to chop it back because it grows really super fast. The bananas, oh my word, check this banana out. How big it is. I wish that leaf wasn't in the way. Maybe I'll walk back over there and see what you think. See how big it is? That one looks pretty nice too. And this one over here, that one's really huge. So right now, I've only found 3. Of course, I haven't been out here looking at it again. But, these are huge too. Sorry guys. Huge racks. I'm hoping that if we get to come to Kentucky again this year, I'll be bringing some more bananas. Everybody liked my bananas, so yeah, I like to share things. Oh, and I forgot. I did see over here somewhere, I can't remember where it was at, it's all coming out nice and green, so hopefully if there are fruit on there, hopefully they'll get covered up until they get a little bit bigger. But I saw a fruit on there somewhere. Oh, I think it's right there. I believe that's a fruit. Yep, that's a peach. My first peach on this tree. I'm so excited. I hope it does. I hope it has more than one, but with that stinking late frost thing that we had, it freaked everybody out. It probably caused that to not fruit well. Although, I want to say, I think there's one there too. So, I'll just wait until it gets a little bit bigger. I bet you there's more on there than what I can actually see. That's what happens with the mangoes. I think, oh, I ain't gonna have a very good batch this year, and then all of a sudden, boom, I get slammed with a great big huge crop. And I was trying to figure out how many limbs was on this now. There's 2, 3, around the side, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Well, there's a whole bunch of limbs on there. I can't wait till that grows up bigger and see what it comes out like. They're so neat with their beauty of just, you know, one straight stalk, but man, oh man, I can't wait to see that. It looks like all wild and crazy like a regular papaya. I mean, like a tree, regular tree, not a papaya. This is all coming down. All these. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I want to put them in buckets and grow them to give them away to people. And I am so excited to see all this. Whoops, look, more tomatoes. But something's been eating on that one. Look at that one's a nice size one. Let's put that up there so it won't get down in the dirt. There is some too. Anyways, it's got a lot of new growth on it. This is that delicious sugar apple, and I'm hoping that it gives me lots of fruit this year too. I need to try to pull out some of them weeds around there, more of those funky ones, and these that I can't stand too. But a lot of weird stuff growing. Anyways, it takes my breath away every time I look at those amaryllis. I just absolutely love them. They're so beautiful. So these, well, they look like they're gonna bloom soon too. I don't remember. I think those are red too. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Bye now.